Only all-news radio station, KOMO News Radio 1000, FM 97.7, and KOMOnews.com.
Thanks for being with us. Along with Jane Shannon, I'm Tom Hubler. Our editor, Eric Heinz, assisted by Taylor Van Sice. Our executive producer is Nancy Barrett. Among the many things going on this weekend around the Puget Sound, like the Rock and Roll Marathon, the Greater Seattle Boomerang Tournament tomorrow, and we welcome back, much like a boomerang, a guest we've had on before, U.S. National Boomerang team member Betsy Lou Mialy-Gix. Betsy Lou, thanks for joining us once again. And before we talk about tomorrow, let's go back to the World Boomerang Cup recently held in Australia. I understand the U.S. did quite well.
Yes, absolutely. 7 members of the Puget Sound area here in Seattle competed for the U.S. team, and our squads came in 3rd and 5th among the best throwers in the world. That
is fantastic. I mean, you're right in the backyard of boomeranging, aren't you?
Yes, we were. Australia was excited about having us all there, and it is one of the key birthplaces of boomerang.
Yeah, you're the only female member of the U.S. team. What's that like?
It's interesting. I've learned how to be one of the guys over the years, and sometimes it's a little bit challenging, but it's so much fun, and I just love the sport. The sport is amazing. More people ought to be out there throwing with us.
Well, you hold several U.S. and world records, and for those of us not well-versed in the booming or the ranging, what categories are those records in?
Well, they're in things like fast catch, which is throwing and catching 5 times as quickly as possible. They're in things like maximum time aloft, where you throw a boomerang that's supposed to hover in the sky for as long as possible. Australian round, where you throw a boomerang that goes out up to 50 to 60 meters and accurately returns and you catch it. They are a total of 5 throws. So it's a wide variety of throwing and catching skills.
Wow, there's a lot of stuff going on there. Now, we're talking to Betsy Lou Mialy-Gix with U.S. National Boomerang Team. Tell us what's happening tomorrow, because this is a local event up north of town here.
Yes, we'll be out at the old Edmonds Woodway High School in Edmonds, and there will be 7 members of the U.S. Boomerang Team competing, along with one of the founding fathers of the sport. Dr. Barnaby Rue is flying out from New York to be with us. We'll have a couple of other out-of-state folks. And we'll be competing in the 6 individual events, some of which I've just briefly described to you when you were asking me about my performances. So it'll be awesome. We'll be out there from 11 in the morning until about 6 in the evening, and folks can come out and watch. There's no admission. We'd love to see you out there, and you can get a glimpse of what we do.
So, Betsy Lou, how can people get involved with this? It sounds like so much fun.
Well, the USBA has a website that gets you good information about what we do and where to get a boomerang. And then many areas of the country have local clubs. Here, you've got an advantage because you have so many good throwers in the Seattle area. We usually go out on Sundays to practice. You'll often find us at Magnuson up on the upper fields there. So this time of year, it's a little bit harder because we need a big space. And there's so many other folks who also want to be outside enjoying the sunshine doing their sports. So the most common way that folks get involved is they see somebody throwing and get taught to throw, or they get in touch with one of the local members. And that's certainly something that can be. There's a U.S. Boomerang Team Facebook page that you can look at, as well as the U.S. Boomerang Association Facebook page. And those will help you get in touch with local throwers in your area. And again, the Seattle folks really have it made because there are a lot of us to go out and play with.
Thanks so much, Betsy Lou. It is 3:50 now. Time to have the money update.
The Wall Street Journal